Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this new week, and congratulations to congratulations for making it to this brand new week. It is not easy, but thank God we are all here safely. No problem. I've not heard of anybody being sick or any problem. So, congratulations and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This morning we are going to discuss about one very important topic that is being overlooked. We are only talking about technical analysis, how to analyze the charts and all that. But this morning we are going to be talking about what is we are going to be talking about what is trading plan and what do you need to do for your trading plan. Please, can you guys hear me clearly? Yes, by the grace of God, network will allow us. Can you hear me clearly, please? Can you hear my voice very clearly? Okay, good, good. Welcome, man. All right, welcome, everybody, welcome. So we are going to be talking about one very important topic this morning, and it's all about your trading plan. But before we do that, let us talk a little bit about ourselves. I hope that you guys have been studying. I believe you guys have been doing a lot of reading and using some books and some audios to work on your belief system, your mindset, because mindset is very important in this academy. Your habits on a daily basis is very important. If you want to make it in this business, you have to have successful habits. That's what I keep talking about every single day. It's not just about trading, but you also have to build yourself to form those habits of successful people. And what are these habits of successful people? In all areas of life, successful people, they have successful habits. They form successful habits. They are always busy, engage themselves in meaningful activities. And what are these unsuccessful habits? Unsuccessful habits are all the time stuffing the internet, all the time watching television, engaging in social activities that do not have value. If you want to become successful in this business, you have to eliminate certain habits that you have right now. You have to eliminate them and form those successful habits. Read books every single day. That's what I read here every morning. Read your books. Have some belief system. Have some begin to change your mindset because it's what you think that you bring about. Your mind, what you're seeing in your outer world is as a reflection of what you have been thinking about. And why do you think the way you think? Very simple. Most of us grow up with people who are not successful. We grow up with average people. We grow up with people who are just uh, getting by in life. So we behave like them, we think like them, and we end like them. So now the best way now to program yourself for success is not deliberately begin to plant new seeds of greatness on your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you allow it to grow like that by default, if you have a garden and you don't deliberately plant flowers, your garden will grow with garbage by default. So you have to deliberately every single day read something positive to engage your mind, because your outer world is as a reflection of your inner world. The outer world controls the inner world. Form successful habits. Be definite about this business. This business is just copy and paste. If you do what other people have done it, you have the same results. There is no record science thing in this business. Just work on yourself. Study every single day. This is what you said you want to be doing for the rest of your life. That means you have to make it a study. You have to read the books given to you every single day. You have to watch the videos given to you every single day. Do it like one man called Wallace D. Wattles. I believe some of you must have read that book, The Science of Getting Rich. In The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles said, if you want to get rich, you have to do things in a certain way. If somebody is in your business, if somebody is doing the same business and the person is making money while you are not making money, it means that you are not doing things in a certain way. You have to do things in a certain way. Doing things in a certain way meaning that you think in a certain way, you begin to read in a certain way, you begin to study, because you have a definite purpose. Your definite purpose is by becoming a trader and travel the world like every other person who have made it in this business. If it is only one person who has made it in this business, it means that you too, you can make it. So make it a study. Make it a study. Do things in a certain way. Success is copy and paste. If you copy what other people have done in the past, you will have the same result. You must not be on the internet every single minute. Most of us expect me to be on the internet, on the WhatsApp group every single minute. I can't do that, because if I do that, I won't have time to invest in myself to even teach you. If I have to be on the internet every single minute, I am on the internet. Anytime somebody asks any question, I am there to answer. I will not have time to develop myself. I will not have time to read my books. I will not even have time to look at the charts to take a trade. So if you are not seeing me talking on the WhatsApp group, it means that I am using that time to invest in myself meaningfully. I am not playing party. I am not celebrating anything. So don't spend your life on the WhatsApp group. Don't spend your life on the WhatsApp group. It is very important that you take signals, but don't also rely on signals. Instead of you to be relying on signals, use that time you are on the WhatsApp group expecting signals to read the books. Don't be in a hurry to make money in this business. The problem most of us have is we are in a hurry to make money. That is our number one problem. Don't be in a hurry to make money in this business. Just think of how this business will pay you 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Not now, world. Thinking about now progress is a problem we have. So be on the WhatsApp group, fine, but don't live your life on the WhatsApp group expecting signal and talking. Use those times that you are going to be on the group to read a book, watch a video, do something positive for yourself so that you can come up with your own analysis. You can be giving signals. I want to hear some of you say, today I have an idea. I think this is going to be a good idea. In fact, you guys should be training. I want you guys to be training. Sometimes I can say, okay, let's hand over this training today to Benjamin to take over. Or let's give to Sherman to train. Sherman, today, I think you should train people. what you have learned so far. Because those books you're reading, this lesson you're getting from me, are things that you can also teach to other people. So I want you to have that kind of mindset, that kind of ability, not by standing, sitting, taking, watching your phone every single minute. You don't have time for any other thing. No, don't do that. Spend time to invest in yourself. Your education is very key to your success. Hang out with people who have definite purpose in life. Hang out with people who have desires and dreams and goals. Because people you spend most of your time with matters a lot in your life. If you spend time with broke people, you earn like them, you be broke like them, you talk like them. Don't spend time with people. Brokenness does not mean the money you don't have in your pocket. No. When I say broke people and poor people, it's their mind. People who don't have a direction. Today, if you don't have a dime in your pocket, it does not matter. It does not matter. Trust me, it does not matter. But if you have these successful habits, you're working on something every single day, you're reading your books towards that angle, you're learning your skills every single day. Trust me, what you don't have at the moment does not matter. You are a rich person. You are already a rich person. You are wealthy because you know where you are going to. You have goals. You have written down your goals. But when I mean broke people, these are people who don't have a direction, who complain about the government, Buhari, this, that. Those are not your friends. If you hang out with such people, you behave like them, you talk like them, and you earn like them. So choose your friends wisely. Okay, guys, let's go straight to business for tonight, for this morning, rather. And this morning, we are going to be talking about trading plan. We are going to be talking about trading plan. What you should have in your trading plan. But one is your background check. Your background check is one. Are you ready to trade? Are you ready to trade? You have to make up your mind to know whether you are ready for trade. This business is for people who have made up their mind to trade, not for people who have come to say, I want to do a guesswork. No, you have to be ready. You have to be ready. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I tell people, if this your day is not something you want to be doing in the next 10, 20, 30 years from now, then don't do it. It's not for you. If you don't have passion for it, then you can't make it. It has to be your passion. So are you ready to trade? Ask yourself that question. Then once you have made a decision that yes, I'm ready, the next one is, did you test your system before going live? See, you have to test it, not just come into academy today, you are live. Bam, I want to register, I want to go live, I want to make money, I want to make money. No, 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 that's not how you do it in trading. If you do that, you also lose money. I tell you the truth. I wasn't in a hurry to go live. I tell you the truth. When I started this business several years ago, I spent over 1 year doing demo. I never wanted trading that time to be making money from trading. That is my primary source of income, because we spent 4 years. Just imagine yourself. We spent 4 years in the university. 4 years. Sometimes we even spent 5 years in the university, and we didn't earn a dime. Nothing. Instead, we keep buying books, we read, we attend classes, we write exams and all that. But once we come to a skill like this, we want to make it overnight. Why? Treat this business as if you're going to university. So at that time, when I discovered this secret, my mentor told me, say, look, you have to study it. I was very aggressive with my studies every single day. Sometimes I spent 6 hours on the computer, reading books and watching videos. So you have to give yourself time to go live, not immediately as you are registering, you want to go live with $100. Then once there's a little pullback, you are gone. You say, trading doesn't work. It works. It's just that you are not prepared. It was perfectly. See, all the trades have placed are posted on this group. I tell you the truth. Let me not. It's not as if I'm making mouth, right? I'm bragging, but 90% of the trades are accurate. Maybe few. I don't know which few of them. Maybe few, one or two go wrong. And the reason why most people blow their account or most people lose money is because of the small money in the account for pullback. Because especially volatility index, most time it pulls back before going your direction. So imagine pulling back like yesterday. I didn't send place that trade on the group because I know that pullback may not so many people will not withstand that pullback. I placed a trade, but the trade pulled back. I was using 0.02 for one of my accounts. It pulled back to almost $300, even going to $500 before giving me profit. So imagine I have $100 account. How can I survive such a pullback? So I will not say how I've blown my account. It's because I was not prepared. That's why the account will be blown. So don't be in a hurry. Test these strategies that you are learning. Test them. The support and resistance strategies. Test them. The trend line that you are drawing, Fibonacci, the price action, the candlestick patterns. These are the things we use in trading price action. We are not using indicators and all that. Once you have tested these things over and over on demo, you can be on demo for 6 good months. Don't be in a hurry to do this business. Once you have done that, you now say, okay, yes, I have belief in my trading system. This that can now go live. You go live, JJ. You start with a lot size. You can be learning this skill and be planning. Even if you don't have money to go live, no problem. It does not matter. Money is not the key problem in this business. This business is a business that will pay you for the rest of your life. Just imagine. See yourself as a university undergraduate. You are going to university. This university is a university that if you graduate very well, it will give you instant job opportunity. Even if you don't have money, once you have trade, if you can analyze trade very well, the money will come. Trust me. You can show this to your friend or your brother, your parents. Look, I have a good business. I have been studying this skill for some time now and have been making money with my demo. I have made a lot of money. I've discovered the secret about making money on the forex market or on the volatility market. Please, I just need $1,000 for you to help me to come into this market. I will pay you back. Or help me. See, people will help you because they know that you have been doing this for long. But not just the day you are registering and you are going live. That's the wrong perception about trading. Even if signals are given to you, let me tell you guys, if you are not prepared, if you don't know how to analyze trades, you don't know how to watch these charts, it is very difficult. Because I can't be giving you signal and be watching you. Sometimes I'll give you take profit and stop loss. All right, but sometimes the market changes before the stop loss is hit or before the take profit is achieved. And somebody who knows how to watch the trade is out. You are still there. Or maybe market is just doing a minor pullback. You, because you don't know anything about the charts, you don't need to understand anything, you're already out. But somebody who understands this thing is there he knows that the market will always go back to that direction. So the best thing is to understand how this thing works first. How do they work? How is the chart pattern? What are candlestick patterns? How do the support and resistance pattern? How will I get out of the market? Once you have understood all these things, once a trade signal comes, trade signal will become now a treasure to you. It becomes an added advantage. In fact, you not even look at trade signal again. You liberate yourself from trading when you remove your mind from trading, taking signals. I tell you the truth. It happens to me. I was with a company those days. After I registered for, I'm always looking for a way to improve my skills. There was a company called iMarket Live. How many of us have been to iMarket Live before? How many of us have heard about iMarket Live? Okay, Benjamin said I have. Okay. All right. Okay, Edwin Frank. All right. I was with iMarket Live. Okay, Balogo, I know about it. Okay, good. I was with iMarket Live, and in that academy they give you signals, trade signal like what I'm giving to you right now. There's an app called Swipe Trade. Once you download that app, you will begin to. Okay, Boma said I have. Okay, Balogo said it's a scam. Well, it is not a scam. iMarket Life is not a scam, but it's very expensive if you want to. I was paying iMarket Life for almost a year. I was paying every single month $150 after the initial registration. But if you want to be in the academy for long, you have to become a network marketer. But I was not ready then to be a network marketer, so I was paying the money. IML, yes, Shoma. IML is not a scam. IML is a good company. They train people how to trade, but IML is very, very expensive, except to. You have to involve yourself in the network marketing aspect. So when I was with IML, okay, Bobby said 3 years ago. So when I was with IML, it was they were giving us signal. They were giving us signal on swipe trade. But the day I was always relying on their signal, signal comes, I will place it, bam. A signal comes, just as you guys are doing, a signal come, I'll place it, bam. But the day I stopped to take their signal and the day I stopped to subscribe to IML and I started focusing on myself was the day I liberated myself from trading, from taking signal and and start analyzing trade on my own. So trust me, if the day you stop taking signals and focus on learning the skill without thinking of money to make now, without thinking of how much money am I going to make today and feed my family. Don't expect that this skill will begin to feed your family for now. That is one mistake that we are making. It will feed your family when you must have learned a lot. All right, it will feed you forever. So look at yourself as someone who is attending a university degree. Yeah, you're going to university, you have to graduate first before you have a job. So see yourself as an undergraduate going through a skill that will pay you for life. So give yourself time to make money. Don't be in a hurry to make money. So to live, before you go live, you must have tested your system. All the strategies we are learning here, test them. Go demo for some time. All right. Now, the next thing is about confidence. You have confidence in your abilities. Are you confident in your ability? Are you confident in your abilities? That's number one. Because most times we have confidence issues, emotional issues about trading. We have placed a trade, the trade is going in our direction. We have hurriedly we'll just close the trade because we are not sure. So you have to build confidence in trading. If you build confidence in trading, you make money in trading. The problem we have is lack of confidence. Trading is 80% emotions, 20% skill set. So master that confidence, acquire confidence in yourself. Once you have placed a trade, try and endure in that trade. Let us say, close your laptop, close your phone, do something else. Remove your mind from the money, the dollar you're seeing on the screen. If you remove your mind from the dollar you're seeing on your phone, you make a better result than trying to think about the dollar amounts you see every single minute. So build confidence. Build confidence to help you. Now, do you have a plan that you follow, which is what we are talking about? You must have a plan that you're following. But two is the rule. This is basically the plan itself, but the plan has to have rules, such as when to enter the market, what do you need to see in order to take a trade. So this is it. The rules, you must have rules. There must be rules why you should be entering a trade. That's why you have to be serious with your system, with your books and your knowledge, so that before you go live, you have to have rules. Am I going to enter this trade because of kangaroo tail? Am I going to enter this trade because of engulfing candlestick? Am I going to enter this trade because it has broken my trend line? Am I going to enter this trade because it has touched a resistance or a support zone? You must have rules. Those are the things. When to enter the market, what do you need to see in order? What are you seeing on the market, on the chart? What made you to believe the market is going to go your direction? Have all these rules written down. Then, do you have an entry checklist? Entry checklist is zones who we are naked traders. What are the entry checklist for us? We look at chart pattern. We trade on zones, only on zones. Is the market on a zone? Have you comfortably learned how to draw the zones? What are the candlestick patterns you're seeing before you are jumping into a trade? So have your checklist. Zones, support and resistance, very, very important. Anybody who does not know this is not trading. And anybody who knows mastered support and resistance, trading, you don't need to learn everything. Forex is very, very diverse. Very, very diverse. So you don't expect to learn, you are not expected to learn everything in Forex. Most people do that. They think they want to learn this, they want to learn this, they want to learn this pattern. No. Have one strategy. That's why in this academy, I'm not teaching you plenty things, because you should master one skill. Once you have mastered this one thing, you can make money every single day. All the trades we've been taking here is just the skills I've learned: price action, support and resistance. We know when to enter candlestick patterns, learn those candlestick patterns. All right, then you'll be good to go. Not all those complicated chart patterns. They will confuse you with different indicators. No, don't need all that stress. Just take it easy, make it easy, simple. Okay, so when to exit? What will happen in order for you to exit? Now, when are you going to exit when you are in a trade? Are you a trader who plays a trade and have patience to allow the trade to take profit? Or will you be jumping in and out? If you are going to have patience for yourself, it will pay you more. Most times when we are losing, we allow our losses to come. It will go back to my way, but stop loss are getting closer. The more you're waiting, the more your stop loss is getting closer. Before you know, stop loss is hit, boom. But when we are making money, we don't usually have that patience to allow the profit to hit our take profit. So you have to learn to exit. What exit strategy do you have? Are you a gunner or a runner? There are two different types of traders. Runners are people who like to take their profits. They are expected to have a long market. If they enter a market, they expect to have a lot of profit. Gunners are people who they are interested in making money. So if they see a few dollars signed on their phone, they've closed their trades. So you have to choose between these two groups. Gunners are interested, they don't want to lose money. They don't want to lose money. Their own is, once it is blue, they've closed their trades. So choose the kind of person you are so that you know how to make money from this market. Now, every day we have traders. Now the next is, how many pips do you want per trade? You have to know how many pips you want for each trade. That's why it is very important that you know how to calculate pips. You should know every trade before you place a trade. How many pips are you targeting? The number of pips you target every day matters a lot. It's more important than the dollar sign. Don't focus on the dollar sign. Focus on how many pips I make. If you can be taking, say you can be having a goal of making 20 pips in Forex every single day, 20 pips every single day. A week, you have made like 100 pips. And that 100 pips, if you convert it to a mini lot, is $100. If you convert it to standard lots, is $1,000. So once you are comfortable in learning how to be collecting pips every All right. Can you see me, guys? Can you see me? All right. So you should have. You should have. Can you hear me and see the screen, please? Okay. All right. So you have to know how many pips you want for per trade, and you also have to target yourself how many pips you want for per week. That is very, very important. Every week you should have a goal. Your goal should be how many pips am I going to make for this week? That is your goal. Then trade management. Trade management. What will you do while in a trade? When you are in a trade, the advice for you is that don't babysit your trade by looking at it every single minute. Babysitting trade is not a good habit. It will make you close your trade prematurely. You're making profit. You are just before you know it, you close the trade. My advice is that once you have placed a trade, if you have, except for volatility index that is very volatile, that you don't have a good account and you monitor it. Otherwise, if you have accounts, you have placed a trade. Once you have taken your stop loss and you take profit, close your laptop, do something else, play with your children, go for a gym, read a book, listen to something positive, have a stroll, do exercise. Just go about your normal business. You don't need to be on a trade and your mind is always there. Your mind is there. Every minute you are just thinking about your trade, you're opening your laptop, you're opening your phone. No, don't do that. If you do that, you will not be able to manage your trade professionally and you will not make enough profit. All right. So how much risk, how many positions will you open at a time? Few positions. Use the position size calculator. I've talked about that in this class. If you have not watched that video, go to Forex 101 Basic Part 1. You will see where I explain Part 2 rather. You see where I explain how to use the position size calculator and how to manage your risk. So open few positions, not plenty positions at the same time. Few, only few. Because if the trade go against you, if your positions are too many, you are gone. You lose your money. And you say Forex don't work, but you don't make it work. All right. How much risk will you take on each trade? 2%. Don't risk more than 2%. Or say 3% of your account. 2 to 3% of your account. So you have to use that position size calculator to calculate your risk ratio. Don't risk more than 3% of your overall account. Only don't risk more than 3% of your overall account. Okay? Now, next, how much of your total account will you want to risk per day or per week? For instance, if you have $500, how much of that $500 are you willing to risk per day? And then you now say, okay, per day I'm going to be risking 15 naira or $20, $20 or $30 for this account, because every trade you place is a risk. We are not market makers. We are predicting the market. Sometimes it could go against you. And if your risk is very minimal, you need to put it as a calculator and trade is small. Using I'm not going to trade again for that day. If you do that for that week, that means you have lost about 60 something dollars. You're okay with that amount. Next week is another week. Sometimes even professionals, one straight week is lost. Predictions are not right. And when that happens, if you are using proper, you're not using taking it easy, you're just placing trade, boom, boom, boom. Because you want to make it in. Come on. Hello? All right. The next is so once you have known how much account, how much you will risk, you want to risk per day or a week, the next should be what we say. Are you positive about the trade? Are you prepared in your mind, okay, to take trades at that particular time? Of course, you should have a good state of mind, not when you're quarreling with your wife or somebody has made you angry and you jump into a trade. You have a good state of mind before you actually go into trading. What will you do if you see positive sign? Like I explained the first time, some people, once they see dollar sign, they just click it, they jump out. You have to learn to control your emotions. This is where emotions comes in. It's very, very important. Control your emotions. Next, what will you do if you see negative? Some people will begin to cry. I took signal. Signal doesn't work. How come I'm losing? When you see negative, to see it as trading. Don't kill yourself. Just see it as that day is not a good day. So control your emotions when it comes to negative or positive. Emotions are the major parts in this business. What time of the day will you trade? So we have trading sessions. So what trading sessions are you going to be trading? Which trading session will you want to trade? Sydney session? Is it London session? But the best sessions to trade is the New York and London session. But like now, London session is out. So before we close, we are going to look at some of the pairs to know what to do with them. Next is, do you trade news? You have to know whether you trade news, the non-farm payroll news. I think I have not taught that in this class, but before this month, next month, first Friday, we are going to talk about that news. Because, so, do you trade news? What type of trader are you? Know clearly what type of trader you are. Are you a fundamental trader? Are you a technical trader? Basically, we here in this academy, we use fundamental and technical, meaning that you have to be reading news to read newspapers like CNBC, Bloomberg TV, or Bloomberg.com. They have an app to read them. CNBC. If you are trading, you have to read news to combine it with your technical. That's what will help you in the business. But some people trade with only the fundamentals, or some people trade with only technical, but it is always better you combine both fundamentals and technical to analyze your market. What do you have to do before you start trading? We talked about that. What are you going to be doing? Are you fighting with your wife, or you are in a very good mood? Do you have a trade journal? It's very, very important. You must have a journal. Trade journal is what you have been doing